think it's important for the world. It's really important for us to be able to have a way, an outlet to talk about things that are really important and things that really matter and things that are uncomfortable and not a good thing to talk about, but be able to do it in a way that makes everybody feel comfortable and like they're having fun.
I guess I did a couple just like drama classes in high school, but I wasn't really into it. I was just more into it because I could be funny in class and get away with it as opposed to being funny in other classes and getting in trouble. And then I guess I started doing it in college because I didn't do any theater in college until I needed like 2 units, and there was a 2-unit class, and so I took it and realized I really liked it, and then somehow I was failing that class, and the teacher offered me extra credit if I auditioned for a show, so then I did.
What show was that?
It was the Hot Lava Festival. It wasn't really a big show.
Right on.
It's a really dumbed down version. I don't know. I really like it because it's a good outlet for things and everything.
Yeah, that's why I like it. Yeah. That would be my main thing, is that I just like the things that you can explore within yourself and with other people. Yeah, what you can express, and it's just like the options are endless. Because you can do, it depends on what show you're doing, but you can do anything, you know. So.
Labor Day weekend, Saturday, so traffic's not too horrible. We are on 101 towards Mill Valley for my show, The King's Stag, a commedia piece out in Hoity-Toity Land. Nope, I'm not gonna pass this guy. Well, yeah, so it's a clowning piece, so I get to wear a really disgusting nose for it, and a hoop skirt. Yeah, look ridiculous, but it's all in good fun. I started acting kinda sorta in elementary school because I went to a Catholic school that put on little plays like every quarter. And honestly, I was the only kid that could memorize all the lines that they wanted me to memorize. So I ended up getting a lot of the parts for that reason. And then I slowly started to actually enjoy what we were doing. And then when I got to high school, a bunch of my friends were considering taking a theater arts class, so I took it with them. And then I met the teacher, and he sort of became family over the course of high school. And he sort of took me under his wing and taught me everything he knew, told me about the school that he went to learn about theater, and lo and behold, that's the college I'm going to now. So yeah, just sort of, I guess the people in my life have just sort of pushed me towards doing it.
I got into theater around high school because I was cast as the Pirate King in Pirates of Penzance. It's crazy. It was so much fun. It was like a completely unique atmosphere that I just couldn't get enough of. And then in college, I got into all these acting classes, but didn't get a show till junior year. And I liked it. Some people hear different things in life, and I heard the call of theater. It was awesome.
I got into acting probably when I was doing puppet theater, when my mom made me and my sister like a little puppet theater booth. So like as a kid, and I started out actually doing dance, but I didn't really get involved in like theater until probably middle school. So like age 11. I never stopped.
Mama like the wind and the rain, rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me.
With each show that we do, our audience increases, and we've tried very hard to raise the bar here, and so we've committed a lot of dollars to costumes and scenery and trying to make all of the elements that are involved in the creative in the theatrical experience. We've tried to make it as professional a look as we possibly can.
This will be my third show here at Spreckles.
This will be my, I want to say going on 7th.
Here?
Yeah, at Spreckles.
Dang.
Yeah, most of my resume belongs to Gene. Yeah.
My first ever outside of like high school audition was here for The Wizard of Oz, and I was really terrified. And I came in, and they were very comforting. They're really nice, and they're just like, breathe and then sing. I was like, oh my god, I was a nervous wreck. But yeah, ever since then, it hasn't been as hard. Yeah, most of my resume belongs here too.
Yeah, I feel like that's just the inherent nature of it all. I mean, with most things, you just get used to it, but theater especially, like, you just, it comes with becoming attached to people. Like, we know them and we like them, so it's like the pressure of the rehearsal, or of the audition
yeah.
is thus lessened, and I really like it, especially here at Spreckles. It's fantastic. One thing that, what was I gonna say?
Okay, let me have some of that pigeon shit.
Oh, that reminds me. What I was gonna say is you said your first show here at Spreckles. My first show here at Spreckles was Jekyll and Hyde. I played Spider the Pimp. But it was cool because I had just finished my first professional show ever at 6th Street in Santa Rosa. And apparently someone dropped out of that show, and our choreographer knows Gene. And Gene said, hey Tony, I know you just got done with the show. Do you know any men who can dance and are super enthusiastic and really reliable? Apparently Tony just like, my name first, right away. And that was really cool. I didn't know that until much, much, much later. And I'm like, oh my god, people like me. And I didn't have to audition or anything. I just got put right into the show.
Awesome.
That's how have you done shows? Because mine is usually like in chains of back-to-back shows and then like long periods of waiting.
Yeah, I hate that it's usually long periods in between where you're like, oh my god, I just need to do a show right now. Like I need to be in theater. It's crazy when you're not.
Jonesing.
What do I do with myself if I'm not in a show? If I'm
Yeah.
not rehearsing?
I think that's funny about theater people. We're like on the surface we seem like these really well put together, organized, capable people, but it's like give us too much free time and we just like fall to shambles. It's just like during a show your house is all clean, you're like on a schedule and you got your things down, but as soon as it's done you're just like your house is a fucking mess and you're just like, I haven't showered in a week because I don't know how to do it without rehearsals at 6.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just funny how like inefficient we are without like theater actively going in our lives. And maybe I'm just speaking for me, but that's what I noticed.
How crazy are actors?
No, I pooped at the library one time, and then the guy came in, and we kind of made it awkward.
Way off the chart.
It's not even a
Okay, so in like school, you might hear like, oh, that guy's crazy. Why? Because he drank like 20 beers, yeah. But in my experience, theater people have like a straight up personality defect. Like there's something
I
physically
wouldn't call it a
wrong with them.
defect.
That I'm saying
There's
with
nothing
me.
wrong with you actors out there.
With me, what I mean by that is we're just so kooky, so off the wall, so completely out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
That like place us next to any group of people we can fit in, but we don't like really belong there. But when you put us all together in the same room, we're as normal can be.
Yeah.
Right there. Thank you, ladies.
It's like a whole different spectrum of crazy, at least to me.
I wouldn't say like crazy, I'd say eccentric.
Okay, thank you folks. The song is over and we're going back to our positions.
It's a really weird life to live. If you think about it, like, who would want to give up their free time after work or after school just to come to rehearsal every day and keep working for very little pay?
Okay, positions, please.
But it's,
That's true.
if you love it enough, it doesn't seem like that, I guess.
Exactly, yeah. And that, I think that's crazy.
Yeah, but it is pretty crazy.
Most everybody goes like, do you go straight to rehearsal after work with, what? Yeah, so I think that's a level of crazy that not many people are used to.
Yeah.
Theater's like an abusive girlfriend who like gives you a black eye and after the show's closed you're like, I'm never coming back to this, I'm so done with this, I'm over this, you're just hurting me. And then a month later your eye gets all better and you're like, well, remember how those things I said, it might have been wrong, and I liked the feeling that I got when I was on stage, so maybe I'll do one more show and just see how it goes.